Because of the, expectations, if you will, of these younger generations, they invariably will require change of the policies and processes. But again, companies need to sit down and again modernize or bring their policies and processes up to meet the expectations of these new generations coming in. Because these younger generations are so technology infused, they're going to want to use the latest and greatest technology. They're also wanting basically a retail user experience. They really want to head towards a zero UI. So not having to necessarily log in to, let's say book a trip, but really be able just to do voice commands in terms of, I'd like to do, this. You really want to try to future-proof, if you will, your T&E program to accommodate these shifts that are coming. It's really, I think, a shifting of the mindset for really the travel and expense managers or management period. But I do believe the next paradigm shift that we are all going to live through and face is going to be a generational one. And I think it is completely predictable, and I think it's something that companies can absolutely plan for. I don't think not doing anything at all is an option. I think that companies will find themselves at a great disadvantage if they don't prepare for this. You certainly will not be able to attract the top talent of these younger generations. They're not afraid to leave. If they don't get what they want, they're not afraid to go ahead and walk if they feel like their values are not being respected and or if their values do not align with that of the corporation. We can all learn from each other, and I think it's important, rather than going with a mindset of that, we're going to teach these younger generations how to do things necessarily. It's maybe being open-minded enough to say we need to learn from these younger generations in terms of what are those expectations? How can we meet their needs, or meet at least halfway, understand their needs, and hopefully come up with a win-win situation for the company going forward. Flexibility. I think that just as we saw when COVID hit, right, flexibility became the norm. And we're very much faced with the same thing today. The business landscape has changed. And so companies have to continue to evolve and adapt. It's critically important for travel management as a whole and expense management to sit down and start meeting with, let's say Gen Zs and understanding what's important to them going forward. I think that the demand of these younger generations will be such that you have to respond. Otherwise, your company won't continue to grow.